Started. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well and having a great day. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jack, and welcome to a brand new episode of Universe Mode in WWE2K24. Now, I could say we got more qualifying matches on hand, but if you're looking on the screen on this side, you don't see qualifying matches. You see the words first round. No more qualifying matches as we finally get our world or title tournaments underway with all the first round matchups for the Raw side of things tonight. Now, I could have gone with 8-9 matches, but if I would have tried to do some of the first round matches with a bit of tag team action, then it would be kind of a whole mess in terms of doing all the finals, doing all the championship matches at Night of Champions. So we're gonna have all the first round matches for the single title tournament. The singles title tournaments. First round matches will all happen tonight. So look forward to the semifinals next week and all tag team action next week because if we're trying to get all the first round matchups, there's 4 for each tournament. Then the world title, the women's world title, and the intercontinental title, which is 12 matchups for each. 4 times 3 is 12. Easy math. So we're gonna be saving all the tag team tournament matches for next week, since since there's really only like 3 matches to really worry about, because I'm pretty sure we've already figured out the women's side of things, the women's tag team division, and then we just have to have 2 matches. We just have 2 matches for the men's tag team side of things, and then bam, we should be in a good position to go. I would like to think, but I'll definitely have to look back before I keep blabbing on, because if I'm being honest, we say the tag team action for next week, all the first round matches for the single competitors tournaments tonight, and we're actually starting off with some great action, as we're starting off between 2 great competitors. I would like to say former friends, but honestly, I do not know. As we have the leader of the Misfits, Tegan Nox, taking Naomi in the first round matchup for the Women's World Championship Tournament.
Tegan Nox looking ready for a fight.
Yeah, she wants to show this crowd what she can do.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Misfits from the Welsh Valleys, Tegan Nox.
Well, Tegan was betrayed by her former best friend Dakota Kai in the first ever Women's War Games match.
All that says to me is that Tegan Nox simply isn't a very good best friend. Saxton?
I reserve my comment.
Saxton?
Well, a feel-good story every time Tegan Nox competes.
And from Orlando, Florida,
Matches of this caliber with this level of talent showing their skills, this is why I do what I do. Tegan Nox is someone to really admire. She's got that hunger, that drive that you really need in this business. She's always willing to put everything she has into this, and that really shines through in her matches.
That drive of Nox could really serve her well here in this match.
Yeah, but she's got to face off against one of the most destructive competitors we've ever seen in the women's division.
On an absolute warpath since she came to WWE. She is unlike anything we've seen before.
Leg breaker. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
A bit of hot dogging from Tegan here.
Oh, and she turns it around. Thrown back in under the ropes. Got to find a way back into the ring now.
Before the count runs out. Oof.
Oh. Nasty right hand. Enziguri to the floor.
She's going up.
Top rope hit.
Up high.
Oh, God.
That didn't look good at all. A ringside doctor's on hand if needed. Oh, sit-out slam.
She's enduring some damage.
The competitor in Tegan is coming through here.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Corey, what do you think she needs to do here to get the advantage over Tegan Nox?
You have to stay on top of Tegan Nox at all costs. Nox has that never quit, never say die attitude, but the thing about that attitude is that eventually it's just not enough. It might take a while, but grinding her down is the best option.
She's in danger of a count out here.
I don't know if she cares.
And she was dangerously close to a count out. Just a relentless assault from Nox.
Tegan Nox at full throttle looks nearly unstoppable. Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Clearly waiting for that.
Knife edge chop. Forearm to the kidneys.
Oh my gosh.
Finds a counter for Nox.
And she is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
It's time for her to take advantage of that misstep and take command.
Not the position you want to be in right now. Oh, ran face first.
No, oh, God, that hurt.
Nox has to avoid that kind of offense if she wants to be in this match.
Oh, that might have just broken something.
Tegan Nox has lost any momentum here.
She's just staying on top of Nox here, grinding her down. Tossed into the corner.
Oh, what are they going to do here? Set up in position. Split leg moonsault. Can that finish Nox?
Makes the cover. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner.
Tegan Nox knocked down a peg with this defeat.
Tegan Nox has been knocked down before, but don't forget, she always finds a way to get up and come back for more.
Wow, what a very contested match between both competitors with Tegan Nox and Naomi. But unfortunately for Tegan Nox, she just falls just a little bit short in this first round matchup as Naomi takes the win and advances into the semifinals, which means that Tegan Nox is has been eliminated from the tournament with this loss. And we actually have a very, I would say, great or good, but more of an interesting matchup that's next. And it's a man who has been looking to probably, I guess you can say has been a bit problematic but a little bit more of the Aussie icon. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the words to say, but this next matchup is for the first round matchup for the Intercontinental Championship tournament, and like I said, it's going to be a very interesting matchup because we have a man who's been trying to prove himself, especially as a singles competitor. He's known as the Aussie icon, Mr. Grayson Waller, and he's taking on a giant, not any giant, not Big Show, not Braun Strowman, not Bronson Reed, not Kane, not Undertaker, not Andre the Giant. No, he's taking on the Nigerian giant, Omos. It's going to be and I got to say, it's going to be a tall task ahead for Grayson Waller if he wants to advance to the semifinals next week. Because if he can't get past Omos, then all the competitors in this tournament are going to be in for a rude awakening. As this match is next.
Grayson Waller, one of the most annoying competitors in all of WWE.
I think you meant to say coolest.
No, I meant annoying.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller!
Also, for those of you who are listening, if you notice there's a difference with having Mike Rome announce the first match, now Samantha Irvin. It was a change that I meant to do before I started, but I completely forgot about it because I thought about it days ago, and of course, right before this, I completely forgot. So I had to change it real quick before I forgot.
Already drafted a victory speech. Behold the Nigerian giant.
An absolute colossus.
When it comes to Omos, there is no preparing, just brace for impact.
And his opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Nigerian giant, Omos!
You are looking at a real-life monster in one hell of a bad mood.
Has stood across the ring from future Hall of Famers and decimated them.
And decimation is on the menu again tonight.
Look at Omos. He steps right over the top rope like normal people step over the curb.
No, that's a good way, Byron, to set the tone of this match. A man from down under, Grayson Waller, looking to impose his will on his opponent tonight.
The swagger with which Waller carries himself is unparalleled. That level of confidence plays a key part in his game plan. It's nearly unshakable. Facing that in an opponent is a bigger mental hurdle than you might imagine.
Yeah, Corey, Grayson Waller certainly is as big of a mental opponent as he is a physical one.
And standing over the entire ring is the all-powerful Omos. This man has to be seen to be believed.
It's difficult to fathom the impact of Omos' strength. The power of Omos could be equivalent to half a dozen men, maybe more.
Oh, caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Omos messing with him, clearly trying to force an error. Ooh!
Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm. And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
Oh, look out.
Delivers the elbow.
And into the count. He gets an emphatic kick out.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
Grayson Waller, so young, so talented. Do you think he has any specific attributes that could earn him the win tonight?
A lot of people call this cockiness, but truth is, Grayson Waller's fearless. When the chips are down, Waller will do whatever he needs to do to secure the victory. And if he sees the opportunity, he will not hesitate to take it.
Clothesline! Right in the back of the neck. What punishment being dealt from Amos.
But Grayson can't let this flourish derail him.
Hits him with the counter. Left by the turnbuckles. Wicked clothesline. The cover, shoulders down. He gets the shoulder up in two.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
Grayson Waller walking the ropes the hard way.
And you heard that collective gasp in the arena after the offense from Waller.
Live here tonight from Monday Night Raw, the flagship brand of WWE, the home to some of the greatest moments in all of sports entertainment. Grayson Waller off the snapmare.
Rolling Thunder Stunner. Oh, Moss won't come back from that.
Yes, Grayson Waller with the victory.
Here is your winner, Grayson Waller!
Omos chopped down to size tonight.
We just witnessed the full and total impact of the Grayson Waller effect. Soak it in, everybody.
It looks like the Grayson Waller's in full effect as Grayson Waller chopped down, like Michael Cole said, chopped Omos down and took out the Giant, as he'll be advancing to the semi-finals of the IC title tournament. And moving on from the IC title tournament, we have our first World Heavyweight Championship tournament match between two great competitors, two former NXT champions in their own right. One of them, a former NXT North American champion. The other, the inaugural Universal Champion. Both looking to stake their claim on the red brand. One of which, the former inaugural Universal Champion, looking to get back to the top of the mountain and become world champion. His name is Finn Balor, and he's taking on him, Carmelo Hayes, in a first-round matchup for the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. That match is now.
The Prince has arrived.
A man who has passed judgment on all of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray County, Wicklow, Ireland. Weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Well, Finn Balor is a true...
If any of you saw his nameplay and were wondering, no, he's not part of Judgment Day. I just put him up.
in his path.
They were split up in this universe mode.
Balor has honed his skill set and turned his entire body into a weapon.
Hey, let's not forget, Balor is a very gifted technical wrestler.
Yeah, Balor also has a very nasty attitude.
Who are you to pass judgment on a member of the Judgment Day, Byron? This superstar has a tall order in Carmelo Hayes tonight. Melo's proven to be a very adaptable opponent, so this guy needs to be on his toes. Melo don't miss, and Melo is
And his opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds, Carmelo Hayes!
Carmelo Hayes is a dynamic and exciting superstar to watch between the ropes. Nobody does it better, at least according to him.
Well, I fail to see how anyone could disagree. Hayes has ridiculous athleticism and a skill ceiling that's only getting higher. Carmelo Hayes looks eager to get things done.
The Prince, Finn Balor, with a determined purpose as part of the Judgment Day.
Well, Finn has always done best as the leader of a group back to his days in Japan. He has that kind of in-ring arsenal you can only assemble from traveling the world. And now, with the Judgment Day under his wing, he really has his best platform in years to preach his wisdom.
No doubt looking to send a message in this one.
Melo's not shook by big pressure situations. He's got the confidence and the firepower to change the complexion of a match with one move.
Carmelo Hayes knows when he comes out of that corner, the time for talk is over, and it's all about him.
Oh, man! What a nasty STO. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
Measuring. Oh, face stop.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's got to hurt. This match grinded him down a little. Basement drop kick. Double leg takedown. Stop. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. Finn Balor is known for his quickness, for his speed. What's the game plan against a competitor like him?
Oh, that's easy, Cole. Slow Finn down. Keep him grounded. Make him work at your pace and not let him pick up his own.
DDT! And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, God.
Into the cover. Fending off a 2 count there.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before 2. Oh, face stop.
He's starting to struggle here.
Might be the start of Balor turning up the heat.
Oh, my goodness, what an impactful STO. Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's got to hurt. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Corner connects with a shot. He thinks he has it. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor!
Carmelo is stunned in defeat.
Balor had a game plan, and he played it to perfection.
Man, it looks like another fantastic match between two of the greatest NXT champions to ever do it has come to a close as the former member of the Judgment Day, Mr. Finn Balor, comes out on top to prove, I guess to prove that experience and simply just having having a lot of time on the main roster might have proved why he got the victory tonight. Speaking of experience on the main roster, we have our next matchup is our second first round matchup for the women's side of things for the Women's World Title Tournament, as we have a former member of the OC and taking on a woman who's known for her time being memed while back in 2020, 2021-ish, for getting memed for one little moment that got memed for a very long time, as Michin is looking to hopefully advance in the tournament and be on her way to her first singles title as she takes on a former World Tag Team, Women's Tag Team Champion, also a woman who's looking to get her first singles title in WWE. Her name is Nia Jax, as two women looking for their first world title, but only one can win in advance to the semifinals next week. As this match between Michin and Nia Jax is next.
Michin ready to bring a beatdown. She's still the head baddie in charge, but now she's also too sweet.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Fontana, California, Michin!
I wish I thought about the whole thing of the commentary, that ring announcer.
And leave her mark on sports entertainment.
Look, there's no doubt Michin has all the tools to do just that. But can she put them together and reach the top?
The thing that I find interesting is that we had Mike Rome, then we had Smith Irvin 2 matches in a row, then we had Mike Rome come back. Oh, I apologize for the going back and forth with 2 ring announcers instead of 1. And I wish I figured this out. I'm sorry for that inconvenience, ladies and gentlemen, even though none of y'all really care.
One of the best competitors in the women's division.
And from San Diego, California,
this is the kind of match the WWE Universe has been dreaming of. And that dream is about to become a reality.
One of the best competitors around, ready to show her skills.
You have to admire Michin's dogged determination. She fought hard to earn her place here in the women's division. She'll fight twice as hard to keep climbing the ranks to the top of the industry.
Well versed in a variety of combat disciplines, Michin's always adding to her game, sparring with fellow superstars and learning from everyone around her. She's a very potent striker who isn't to be taken lightly.
When Michin sets her mind to accomplishing something, she can be a true force inside the ring.
Yeah, but chomping at the bit is a superstar who's felt underrated and underappreciated as of late. And it's time for her to make everyone remember just how good she really is.
Making the arm numb makes your opponent very vulnerable.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Bang right in the face.
Oh, that backfired on her.
She's got to be careful here. The referee will count her out.
position to be in right now.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Stop to the belly. And Michin won't be having a good night if she allows more offense like that. Goes under the ropes to get back inside. And now she's looking to go top rope. From the top. Elbow drop. Down with the leg drop. She knows she's the best. She's just telling everyone else. That's how you wear down your opponent. Might take her head clean off her shoulders. Legs up. Headbutt. Boom, running STO plants him. Nicely done. Return fire from Michin. Up and down. What a gourd buster. Can she do it here? And she's not done yet.
She likely knew that wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
She manages to get control. Body press. Consecutive attacks keeping Michin off her game.
Michin has to weather a storm here.
Down to opponent. And a double axe handle smash. Taking it outside the ring now. Oh, man. Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
Everyone get out of the way. These two are abandoning all restraints.
She's into the ring again. Oh, what a punch. And Michin reverses it.
Michin is going to look to press on the advantage.
She's trying to fight back in this one. That offense taking a toll on her. Tornado DDT!
Talk about devastation.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Arm trapped. Precision strikes.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
And another. Oh, wicked kick to the lower back. Over the top rope. Oh, this is vicious. Michin is looking unstoppable now.
Michin is executing everything she wants.
Get in there, ref.
That was showing great awareness of positioning, placing yourself between the ref and your opponent.
Getting set up for something in the corner. Ooh, right to the gut. Hard whip into the corner.
Into the corner, shotgun drop kick.
That offense really hitting her hard.
And this match is not over yet. Things are only going to get harder from here.
Attacked in the midsection. Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Oof. She turns it around on Michin.
Seeing an answer for every move attempted. Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Ooh, taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Throws her back in from ringside.
Up and down, what a slam.
Stiff headbutt.
And this has got to be it.
And she fights it off.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Dragging their opponent to the corner. Looks like they're gonna fly.
Crushing. Terrible position for Michin. Shoulders down.
She wins! She wins!
Here is your winner.
This one ends in a loss for Michin.
She did all she could, but Michin just fell short in the end.
But she's not one to get too discouraged. She'll bounce back from this.
And it looks like Michin, another fallen competitor, the second competitor eliminated from the women's title tournament, as Nia Jax picks up the win and advances to the second round, or in other words, the semifinals of the women's title tournament. And going back to, reflecting on our the Finn Balor versus Carmelo Hayes match for this next matchup, it's also, instead of a battle of NXT champions, we have a battle of former NXT North American champions, as we have Big Bronson Reed, a man who's looking to take care of business and advance to the semifinals of the Intercontinental title tournament, and hopefully add another piece of gold to his collection, to his resume, and his first singles title, his first title on the main roster since returning, taking on an up-and-coming Dragon Lee, also a former NXT North American champion, both looking to stake their claim in this tournament and hopefully have that IC title goal, that singles title wrapped around their waist.
Here comes Big Bronson Reed.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Black Forest, South Australia, weighing in at 330 pounds, Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed tips the scales at over 330 pounds, but has the agility of a man half his size.
Though when that tsunami comes crashing down, you'll know you ain't facing a cruiserweight.
Bronson Reed is indeed ready for war.
I have a feeling we're just moments away from another jaw-dropping, pardon me, Stu, tsunami.
Yeah, now we're
And
talking.
his opponent from Toluca, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, the Masked Man, the Phenom, the Dragon Lee.
The moment this match was announced, that
I'm skipping his entrance because he has that LWO attire on, and I thought I'd change it. Another inconvenience. Here we are, 5 episodes in, and we're still having inconvenience after
Bronson
inconvenience.
Reed really is a
So,
force of
I
nature,
do
isn't he? Just a
apologize.
colossal superstar with a high-impact, high-intensity offense to match.
You got that right about his offense, Cole. The tsunami says it all. Tangling with this mammoth of a man is no easy task.
Absolutely, Corey. This matchup should be quite the collision.
Though his opponent will have something to say about that, he himself has garnered a lot of
Sky high. Oh, a diving Hurricane Rana. Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out. Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Drop kick right on point.
Great athleticism.
Oh, wicked kick to the lower back.
And Reed is now in a demoralizing spot.
Yeah, some flaws in Reed's game plan are being exposed. Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Drop kick right to the knee. A precision strike like that had to be calculated. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Taking a moment to get pumped. Look out! Suicide dive! Risking it all and able to connect like a homing missile.
Being carried around with ease.
Just continuing to dismantle their opponent.
Oh, God. And now thrown back into the ring.
Uh-oh. Able to avoid any harm there.
Headlock, elbow drop. Jumping stop to the gut. That kick will stop you in your tracks. Jarring impact. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Ready for takeoff.
He's in a little bit of trouble now.
They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around. He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Oh! Clubbing blow.
Grabbing a hold of the arm.
That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense.
Oh, he's got him here. He's got him up.
And
Power with a sidewalk slam.
oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Now starts to fight out with some punches to the gut.
Headlock, elbow drop.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
Head control applied. From the middle ropes, tornado DDT. Will Bronson get back up?
Shoulders down.
And that'll finally do it. What a victory.
Here is your winner, the Masked Man, the Phenom, the Dragon Lee!
Bronson Reed on the losing side of this one.
Big Bronson Reed's going to be in one heck of a bad mood for the foreseeable future.
I would definitely steer clear of him in the locker room after this loss.
Wow, just wow. Gotta say, a very devastating victory for Bronson Reed, because I know since he's returned to WWE in real life, he's been on the hunt for some gold. But unfortunately, looks like the gold is not in his near future, as the 8-ball was shaken. And it said, you're not getting a title for a while, buddy, as he is officially out of the tournament. This loss against Dragon Lee. And we'll be back in a moment. Dude, you gotta knock, man. I do apologize for that, as that tone that you heard was me, but it's just something. That's the way I said it. Is something I shouldn't have said. So, didn't mean to be rude to anyone. I do. Once again, I apologize, as this is probably the 5th time in this episode that I've apologized. It's not great to know that I have to keep apologizing for the little things in life. Well, all the little inconveniences, little, issues in this episode. But up next, we have our second, our second World Heavyweight Championship Tournament match and the former and the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history, the Ring General Gunther, taking on a former WWE Champion in his own right. Excuse me. Looking back and looking to get back to the top of the mountain to become the next World Champion for Monday Night Raw. His name is, he goes by one name, Phenomenal, as the phenomenal AJ Styles takes on the Ring General Gunther in this first round matchup.
A man who's been champion everywhere he's ever competed, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
And guess what? He's not showing any signs of slowing down.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
I think it's appropriate to say things are getting just too sweet.
One of the very best to lace up a pair of boots. Plenty of titles and main event wins here in WWE.
Yeah, he's known as the face that runs the place for a reason.
Behold the intimidating sight of Gunther.
The Ring General's ready to come out here and do what he does best inside the ring.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
6'4", 265 pounds. Gunther is steadfast, commanding, imposing.
He is the Ring General for a reason. Untouchable and unmatched in the ring.
And don't forget, unrelenting. Gunther never lets up and never backs down.
Gunther is always ready to demolish anyone who dares come in his path.
And if you don't respect him, he'll make sure that you fear him.
It is the Ring General's battlefield, and he is ready to conquer.
And the Ring General continues on his mission of sanctifying the match.
Gunther really believes in his supremacy, and he's proven that it's pretty unshakable. Like him or not, we know he's not stopping his mission anytime soon.
I expect we'll see his wake of carnage continue here tonight.
Let's not discount AJ Styles, though. He's beaten many of the top names in this industry all over the world.
Yeah, there aren't that many people he can't beat. Styles has a skill set that's unmatched and determination to win by any means.
What a counter!
Producing a trampling.
Gunther, just a force of nature to contend with.
Big boot. What are they doing here?
Hard to grab or apply a proper hold after a move like that.
Oh, what impact!
Oh, that's gonna hurt. Claw in the face, is this necessary?
Rip into the eyes and the face.
Now that was a very questionable attack. I think it goes beyond any gray area.
And no amount of tenacity could have helped AJ there.
That shows you the ring general's genius in action.
My goodness, that's insulting.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Instead delivers the inverted DDT.
He got whipped into that corner. Oh, targeting the arm. This has got to hurt.
Trying to fight with a hurt arm is no easy task.
Methodically targeting the arm.
With Gunther's militant stature and no-nonsense ring style, how can anyone usurp the ring general?
You certainly don't.
He's got him down. Is this it? He's able to kick out before two.
So resilient.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly. Ooh, impactful knee drop.
What elevation. Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
Momentum really on AJ's side now.
It took a bit of doing, but there's the wrench in Gunther's plan. That has led to frustration from the ring general.
Oh, thunderous clothesline.
And will this be it?
He narrowly avoids the count. Couldn't quite slam the door yet. He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time.
Toss their opponent.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Caught in a bad position here.
My goodness!
And then look at that! And that maneuver really looks to have rocked AJ.
Gunther with steely resolve to do that kind of damage.
Kick after kick after kick.
We're going to kick the features off their face.
Styles wobbling, looks vulnerable. AJ Styles setting it up.
Styles clash!
Does Styles finish the job here? He's still in this fight.
Gunther is down, but not out. Such a competitive drive, refusing to let this be over.
And AJ Styles thought he had it there, but this battle goes on. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Face first! That did not look good for AJ, and yeah, he's busted open now.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Carefully measured knee strikes.
Still not done.
Again. Yikes.
Chop.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
Look at Styles. He's trying to hold on. Styles is
Looking to free the arm and does just that. Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
What a unique submission maneuver here. And look at the pain his opponent's in.
How much?
And he may have felt his grip slipping, so he releases the hold.
Still was able to produce some considerable damage, though.
Oh, no. Flying with the moonsault.
There's two. Yeah, no, he doesn't get the three.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one can. AJ Styles rolls through into the calf crusher submission.
Calf crusher is applied.
This is absolutely agonizing. Will Styles up?
And watch this. Letting him free?
Had him where he wanted him, but maybe he has something better planned.
Styles is looking to end this thing.
If this lands, it's over.
There it is. He hits it.
Styles clash.
Is it enough to overcome Gunther?
Near fall. What an amazing level of fight still left in Gunther.
And AJ used what has put so many men away in the past, but to no avail.
Up high. Look out below. And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now.
And he gets tossed back into the mat. What's he gonna do here?
DDT.
AJ caught by the counter.
Saw that coming.
Wow, springboard attack.
Placed into the corner. Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Gunther can't find a foothold in this match.
Seeing some thunderous offense from Styles.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out.
Styles has that look. Gonna try to end it. Gets him with the counter.
He might be able to start mounting something here.
Gunther could be turning his fortunes around.
Knife edge chop. Down on the chest.
Solely focused on punishing the leg.
Planning on what to do next.
Have you ever seen it? She doesn't get it here.
3, no.
So close. That could have been it.
Gunther has him lined up. Gunther wants to finish this. A power bomb.
Gunther can taste victory now.
That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
And it's Gunther who stands victorious.
Let's remember that AJ Styles is no stranger to adversity. This isn't his first setback.
Good point. It won't take him long to bounce back from this.
That was one of the more impressive matches I've seen tonight. And the reason I say that, I could say like, oh, it's because it's AJ Styles. He's a veteran. There's Gunther, who's been impressive. He's been on the rise. He's been great past few years. He's slowly getting better and better as he progresses into his tenure as a WWE superstar. But no, even though that was a very long and unnecessary explanation, it's because when I was watching the match, there were at least 2, maybe 3 instances where I thought it was going to be a 3 count earlier in the match. But no, I saw a total of 5 or 6 2 counts where I thought it could have been 3. Like seriously, back and forth, kickouts before 3. That's what makes this match. That's what made that match so impressive to watch. And up next we have our third first round matchup for the women's side of things. As we have, I know it's kind of stupid, but we have 2 females who are both blonde, but that's not the point of what I'm about going to say. We have a former NXT Women's Champion and with Miss Tiffany Stratton, taking on a former Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, a woman who aligned herself with Bray Wyatt back in the Thunderdome era, and a woman who has won the women's tag team titles on with 2 partners on multiple occasions. Her name is Miss Twisted Bliss, Alexa Bliss, as both of them are going to be facing off to see who advances in this advances to the semifinals of this matchup of the tournament. And the winner of this match between Stratton and Bliss will go on to take Naomi in the semifinals next week. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that match is next on Raw.
Get your cameras ready. Tiffany Stratton is here.
Beauty, grace, athleticism, and skill. Tiffy has it all.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton.
Stratton has an amazing gymnastics background. She even competed on the U.S. national team.
She sprang her way into WWE after that and has never looked back.
We've learned very quickly that it's always tippy time in WWE.
Here comes 5 feet of fury.
And she's got backup.
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
One of the smallest competitors in the women's division, but she matches underrated power with hard-hitting, high-flying attacks.
Lots of titles and main events to back up those claims.
We are seconds away from another moment of bliss.
Blissful for us, not for her opponent. Alexa Bliss ready for action here. She has levels of aggression that make it impossible for opponents to breathe.
She's fully embraced that unhinged chaos, and it has proven to be the most dangerous version of her that we've ever...
Uh-oh, submission move. Fujiwara armbar. Submission locked in. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Is she going to tap?
Rolls through a clever escape and a knee.
A running swanton. Drop toe hold.
Face first.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
From the top.
Oh, elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Cover. 2. Powers through after 2.
No celebrations yet. And Alexa gets out of dodge.
Get a punch.
That could produce a dislocation or at the very least, a pinched nerve.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
A little reminder from Stratton that she's on a different level.
And an elbow. Oh, just a relentless assault from Tiffany.
Alexa's got to flip the switch soon. Trying to chop her down with a low kick.
Ooh! Oh, what a kick.
Golly, that had malice.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Fireman's carry position.
Uh-oh.
Impressive reversal there.
She finally finds an answer to that onslaught.
Yeah, Bliss able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will she also gain command of this match?
Drop toe hold.
Face first. Alexa Bliss, not done yet.
Insult to injury.
She could end it here. And she kicks out at 2.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
A nice shot by Alexa Bliss. Alexa going up.
Alexa, twisted Bliss. Alexa might decide it right here.
2. What a win for Alexa Bliss.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
This has to be a difficult loss for Tiffany Stratton.
This is a travesty, and Stratton knows it. I'm sure she'll straighten all this out when she gets to the back.
It was a hard-fought attempt, hard-fought match for Tiffany Stratton for Tiffy time, but unfortunately, just comes up just a tad bit short as a Twisted Bliss seals the deal and sends Alexa Bliss to the semifinals to face Naomi. And with that match now in the books, we move back to the Intercontinental title tournament for our third first round matchup, as we have one half of Imperium, Mr. Ludwig Kaiser, taking on a man who is trying to find his identity, trying to reinvent himself, give himself self-confidence. A win tonight would give him some self-confidence. Former member of the Brawling Brutes, and a man who's looking to add singles gold and simply get his first title in WWE, or his first singles title. Either way works. And that man goes by the name of Ridge Holland, as we have Ludwig Kaiser taking on Ridge Holland in his first round matchup, where the winner of this match will go on to face Dragon Lee next week in the semifinals on Raw, as this match is up now.
A man who has nothing but disdain for his competition, Ludwig Kaiser.
Kaiser surveying the battlefield for the conflict to come.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
Kaiser possesses impressive technical abilities, which he displays every time he competes.
Undeniably refined in the ring is Ludwig Kaiser. He's so precise.
It's kind of unnerving, too. Very cold and calculating.
Unnerving? Calculating? Try entertaining. This man gives us a master class every time he competes.
It's fight night! And we are about to see a powerhouse unleashed.
And his opponent from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
Ridge Holland, truly the epitome of a brawling brute.
Hey, he loves nothing more than to fight, to get truly gritty, to be a bruiser.
You know that old adage, speak softly and carry a big stick? Well, it certainly applies to this man.
Holland going to let his power speak for him tonight. We're looking at a man who lives for fight night, Ridge Holland. Known to many as Ridge the Fridge. Just look at his size.
This is a man who was too wild, too physical for the European Rugby League. Now he's here in WWE where wildness and physicality.
Into the pin attempt. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Whoa! Cross body. Just mounted with punches.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Holland can't find any reprieve right now.
Perhaps Ridge needs to go back to the drawing board.
Big knee to the midsection. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. He's looking a little off balance.
Ludwig Kaiser certainly put his best effort behind that move.
And pure cheapness we just saw with that attack.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense. I expect a cunning strategist like Ludwig Kaiser to succeed in this match by picking his moments carefully. He's not one to waste energy or go for big desperation moves. He'll bide his time and then strike.
Oh, there's a submission on the way. It's in. Figure 4 leg lock.
No choice but to tap.
No, he lets him out.
Yeah, I think he knew he wasn't going to get the submission there.
Uh-oh.
Take a look at this.
Air raid neck break. Is it enough here? Oh, how did he get the shoulder up?
No way. No way. I refuse to believe that wasn't 3.
Ludwig knows what he needs to end this.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Kaiser has all but ended this.
Cover. 2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Ludwig Kaiser.
Ridge Holland on the losing end of this one.
Ludwig Kaiser proving once again just how superior he really is.
After a close call with that 2 count, and simply trying to winning a qualifying match to get to this point, it looks like Ridge Holland won't be going any further past the first round, as Ludwig Kaiser makes sure that he gets that 3 count as he picks up the victory over Ridge Holland. He'll be advancing to the semifinals, where he'll be facing Dragon Lee next week. And up next, moving on from that, as congratulations to Ludwig Kaiser on an impressive victory over Ridge Holland. But I gotta say, it is unfortunate that Ridge Holland won that qualifying match in the past few weeks. Just to fall short against a member of Imperium. Moving right along from there, we're going to our second to last World Heavyweight Championship tournament match, as we have in real life he is former Senor Money in the Bank and the current World Heavyweight Champion. And his name is Damian Priest, as he takes on the revolutionary, the visionary, the architect, a former member of the Shield, the former World Heavyweight Champion himself, Seth freaking Rollins, in this first round matchup. So we have Rollins versus Priest, where the winner will take on Gunther in the semifinals next week. This match is live right now.
Seth freaking Rollins has arrived.
The outfits, the outrageousness. There's nobody like Seth freaking Rollins.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth Rollins is one of the elite superstars in WWE, and the list of competitors he's put down reads like a who's who of future Hall of Famers.
If we know one thing about the Visionary, it's that he's always down for some action. Rollins doesn't take a back seat to anyone. Rollins enters the ring like a principal conductor about to lead an orchestra.
And just like he controls this crowd, Rollins knows exactly what he's doing and can play his opponents like a finely tuned instrument. Here he is. Behold the Punisher.
Damian Priest on a mission to destroy.
And his opponent from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is dead set on growing his legacy, on bringing more and more glory to his name.
And he's done just that, Cole. A modern-day bad guy picking fights and winning gold.
But it's never enough for the power-hungry Damian Priest. He is about to face what some call the gatekeeper of this industry.
Well, anyone who thinks they're any good has to prove it first against Seth freaking Rollins.
Singles action underway with Seth freaking Rollins ready to go. Rollins is always ready for a fight, always ready to take on all comers.
And the Visionary isn't shy about saying so. Rollins is as talented and athletically gifted as he is brash. In the WWE Universe, oh, they absolutely love it.
They've serenaded Rollins to victory before. Let's see if it works again tonight.
Damian Priest showing no concern, though. As confident and cool as ever, and you have to admit, menacing.
Priest knows it's only a matter of time until he gets to unleash his particular brand of punishment in this matchup, and he is ready.
Seth Rollins, obviously a very talented in-ring competitor. With all the weapons in his arsenal, Corey, do you think Seth goes for the home run swing here, or is he going to drag this one out?
My advice, take your time, Seth. Save the home run swings for your impeccable fashion outside the ring. Tonight, put aside the pomp and circumstance. Be patient and precise.
Sling blade! Oh, my goodness. There's the jumping knee drop.
So precise. Taking a trip outside, but he's got to be mindful of the count.
Boom! Ooh, stinging kick.
Setting up neck breaker position.
Oh, forearm to the back. Oh, and that buys some time.
And he slides him back to the mat. Compromised position here.
Right across the throat. Knee right to the face. Oh, man.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
And Rollins is wearing a self-satisfied smirk after landing that.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. Gets cinched in. This could be over. Give up now. Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Oh, makes the cover. Wasting no time getting his shoulder up.
That pin attempt might have been a tad premature.
Single underhook. Face buster.
Man, what? Oh,
charging bull.
Scooped up, driven down.
And he goes for the pin. And he fights it off.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this.
Reversal. What a counter. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Hammering. For the win. 2 count. Seth Rollins did it. Seth Rollins got a huge win.
Here is your winner, Seth freaking Rollins.
Damian Priest unable to get the win here.
This was judgment befalling Priest, as it eventually does us all.
The hard-fought battle for the side of Damian Priest, I guess, wasn't enough. All his tactics, his abilities, his in-ring skills were not enough to overcome the Monday Night Man himself, the visionary Seth Rollins. As it looks like Rollins will be advancing to the semifinals next week to face Gunther. Now, we're getting into our final 3 first-round matchups for each tournament for the Red brand. So we have one final match for the women's title tournament up next. And it's going to be one of the more recent up-and-coming stars, one of the newer stars to the Red brand. For NXT, it's going to be Kiana James taking on the Queen, I believe 14-time women's champion, so a multi-time champion, a queen in her own right, and basically, being champion that many times, you deserve to be called a queen. But that's besides the point. As Kiana James will be taking a veteran, woman 1/4 of the 4 horsewomen in WWE. As she looks to take on Charlotte Flair in this next matchup, but I am having a bit of difficulty, so bear with me for a moment, as I'll be right back so I can get these, because I have to do something. I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. And at this point, I am truly getting tired of having to apologize. So if I just fix these real quick, these little minor problems, and I can get them out of the way. But like I said before, this matchup is between a new and upcoming star, I guess a rising star in her own right, Miss Kiana James, taking on a veteran, 1/4 of the 4 horsewomen in WWE. She's known as the Queen, a 14-time women's champion. And that's Charlotte Flair. So a big-time test in this first round matchup for Kiana James taking on Charlotte Flair. And our next matchup, then we'll have our final Intercontinental title match between Ricochet and Kofi Kingston. And in our main event, we will have main event Jey Uso taking on the man who has really changed his attitude over the past few months. And his name is Shinsuke Nakamura. Yes, I do have to do the Rick Boogs impression. Obviously, it's probably not smart for me to do it. Either way, I like doing it. It just feels right, makes sense. As we are getting prepared to get this match underway, just want to make a quick side note. As the winner of the match between James and Flair, the winner will go on to face Nia Jax in the semifinals next week. As for Kofi versus Ricochet, the winner of that match will be facing Grayson Waller. And for our final match of the evening in our main event, Shinsuke Nakamura and Jey Uso, the winner of that match will be facing Finn Balor in the semis. So, a lot of great matches in store for the remainder of this evening. And just with how many little technical difficulties and situations to where I've had to apologize this episode, the more I apologize, the more I have to work on. The more I need to fix. And so that means less problems, technical difficulties, and things along those lines that happen, the less I have to worry about, the more I can just focus on providing you guys great content. So that being said, this match is next.
Let's see what she can do.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sioux City, Iowa.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe. This woman has asked for an opportunity. She's now getting the opportunity.
Now the question is, what does she do with said opportunity?
The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
The personification of majestic elegance, a fearless defender of her crown.
She says everyone will bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrated.
Well, Flair will also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line.
Greatness has a name, and it is Charlotte Flair.
Lover or hater, she is truly the measuring stick of this division, standing head and shoulders above her peers.
And with all the big names in WWE, here's Charlotte Flair, a woman who is in a class all her own.
Legacy, natural ability, poise. Charlotte is the complete package. You couldn't dream up a more consummate superstar. That's why she's been able to make a name for herself as perhaps the greatest women's champion of all time.
A brilliant career so far. Charlotte's shown she has all the tools she needs to conquer. And shoulders are down. There's two. She was close to the end there.
She's still as determined as ever.
To the outside.
This could get wild. Into the knee drop. Charlotte Flair setting her sights and lining her up.
That'll turn your lights out. And back in the ring we go. Hooked up. Oh, look at the powered side slam. A ferocious attack put on here by Flair. Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
She shoots up the top rope.
Dangerous thinking. Up high. Crossbody from the top.
Locking in the Dragon Sleeper. Man, she's got a lot of heart and a lot of guts, but I don't know if she can hang on here. And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
Cover. She's quick to get her shoulder up.
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Oh, short knee right to the body. Oh, foot just stomping down. Oh, using the rope to their advantage.
Attacking the arm, getting the upper hand by taking away your opponents.
Hard impact on the back. Got the front face lock applied. Nice suplex.
Oh my, dragon screw targeting the ankle.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
Well, that'll do some serious damage. Take off. Ah, big impact. Goes into the pin. Denying a 2 count there.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Charlotte's eyes tracking, measuring her up.
Flair delivering the chop. Followed by natural selection. Does Charlotte cap this
the
off?
cover. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte has to be happy with that win.
Never a doubt. Barely a moment's suspense. This one was about as lopsided as they come.
It looks like Charlotte Flair is not done just yet in the first round, and guess with that win, she's ready for business, and she's ready to take back her crown as the champion, El Campeon for the Raw Women's Division. Up next, we have our final Intercontinental Title Tournament. Our last first-round matchup for this tournament, as we have the one and only, the highlight of the night, Mr. Rick O'Shea. Interesting Irish name he's got there. Taking on a man who made CM Punk many years ago. He was Jamaican him crazy. His name is Kofi Kingston, man. As we have Kofi Kingston, who's looking to get back in the Intercontinental title picture. And so is Ricochet. But who will make it? Who will advance? Who will fall? As this match is up next.
We're about to see an air show.
One of the best aerialists in WWE history.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Well, up to this point, Ricochet has seen plenty of success here in WWE.
Won titles with his unbelievable agility.
It's like Ricochet found the options menu for life and turned off the gravity option.
Yeah, no camera tricks, no hidden wires. Ricochet, he's the real deal. Now this is a one-of-a-kind superstar.
Amazing high-flying and striking skills.
And his opponent from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston!
A man some would credit with the creation of the power of positivity.
And Kofi Kingston has such a special bond with the WWE Universe. Basically, when Kofi wins, they win.
And you can never, ever count Kofi Kingston out. Corey, for my money, Ricochet is the most exciting athlete on any brand of WWE programming.
He's an absolute innovator. When Ricochet gets in the zone, he sees gravity as more of a suggestion.
A walking highlight reel, if there ever was one.
And waiting to square off with him is Kofi Kingston. Just when we think Kingston can't surprise us anymore, he finds a way.
Yeah, Corey, it's that innovative style that has made Kofi such a hard opponent to rein in.
Turning the tables there.
Flapjack, face first.
And targeting the leg there. Ricochet just so unpredictable.
Oh, man.
Turned around Ricochet's attack. He steps foot in the ring again. You'd have to guess that taking on Ricochet means focusing all your attention on his aerial game.
Yeah, but that would be a mistake. Ricochet isn't a guy who's all sizzle and no steak. He's a fundamentally sound athlete. He can throw hands, he can grapple. He just happens to excel in the air, second to none.
His shoulders are down. No, kick out for Ricochet.
He really thought that was it.
Drop kick. He switches it back around.
Bicycle knee strike. Ouch.
Knee strike connects.
Great drop kick. It's it.
High-flying, energetic, exhilarating. All describe Ricochet.
And so effective, man.
Uh-oh, Northern Lights.
Oh, not done yet. There's more.
Brain Buster.
And if you take one too many of those, we know how this match is going to turn out.
Boy, European uppercut.
Ricochet showing a little respect to the Great One. Oh, People's Moonsault.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength. Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Kofi gets out of the way.
Quick strike to the lower body. Now gonna toss the man outside. He's getting pumped up, ready to go. This could be his opportunity to put him away. Is he gonna fly? Feeding off the WWE Universe. Here he comes.
That's playing fast and loose with your own body.
That is weaponizing your body. That's what that was.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights up.
Off the barricade.
He returns to the ring.
And Kofi knows it is game time.
No way.
Senton hits the target.
That's finding any which way to topple the competition.
Hurling your own body like that is insane.
Muscled out all the way to the outside.
Look out!
Incredible!
It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you.
And the explosion occurring ringside.
He's getting pushed onto the defensive.
What an explosive offensive attack from Kingston there.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Devastating elbow.
Kick. Able to counter.
Ricochet starting to feel himself now.
Oh, this looks familiar.
Yeah, paying homage to the all-time greats. People's Moonsault.
I like it. It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Heel hook. Look at this. Oh, that's so painful.
It's hard to watch, too.
And Kofi hit with some true offensive adversity right there.
Ricochet making it look easy. And now his confidence has got to be growing.
Strong impact from Ricochet. Incredible burst of energy from Ricochet.
Ricochet looking fundamentally sound, showing the wide breadth of his arsenal.
Ricochet heads up, thinking high risk. No way. Ricochet with a shooting star.
Kofi couldn't avoid the big shot.
And that's it. Ricochet wins.
Here is your winner, Ricochet!
A tough loss handed to Kofi Kingston.
Ricochet celebrating the result, taking in his big win.
He earned it. The high-flying skills of Ricochet were on full display.
And it looks like we have officially made it to our main event of the evening, of the episode. As we have main event Jey Uso taking on the man, the myth, the legend known as Shinsuke Nakamura in our final first round matchup of all three tournaments for Raw. And the final first round matchup for the World Heavyweight Championship tournaments. And that match is going to be up next on Raw. As we wait, I hope all of you are having a great day. Even if it's not going your way, I do hope it ends on a good note for you, personally speaking. And those of you who have tuned in, whether it's through the entirety of this episode, which would be crazy, or those of you who are tuning in right now, thank you for joining us. Whether you watch it then, whether you're watching it now, thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want to see more content like this, smash the like button. Consider subscribing if you haven't, and so on and so forth.
Mode.
Time for our main event on Raw.
The king of strong style. Ready to deliver big hits and get the big win.
That's the only way he knows how.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura.
The king of strong style is ready for action.
His renowned striking ability, his MMA background.
If you come at the king, you best not miss.
Especially when the king can hit back.
Claims he has, quote, been reborn.
Cole, I think it's more than a claim. Shinsuke's proven it with newfound brutality.
Main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's just him, Uso.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
The one thing that hasn't changed about Jey Uso is his unrelenting desire to be at the top of WWE.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't think anything can hold him back. Jey Uso has truly reached main event status. Man, I can't wait to see Jey Uso yeet some fools.
No yeet. We don't do that, Saxton.
Especially you. No.
Yeet. Yeet.
With Jey Uso, you have to remember, we're looking at a tag team specialist who's really made a name for himself as a singles competitor as of late. Defying his family's wishes, carving out a path for himself as just Jey.
He has truly been a delight to watch grow as a competitor these days.
Shinsuke Nakamura has his sights set on destruction tonight, though, and he has a victim in mind.
Shinsuke has embraced his more ruthless tendencies as of late, and it's only made him a bigger threat. This isn't even about winning for him. It's just about causing chaos.
German suplex.
Measured stomp right to the gut. Oh, and then the chest as well. Oh, man, nasty kick.
Scouting pays off against Nakamura.
Oh, this, what a headbutt.
Big forearm.
Over the last few years, main event Jey Uso has really come into his own as a solo competitor, wouldn't you say?
I agree wholeheartedly, Cole, but his best work is still done alongside his brother. Jey has a lot of tag team tendencies that don't fade very easily, so it's important to keep him overwhelmed.
Jey with an opening to go high. From the top. Oh, just completely off target there.
That misstep could have cost them this match entirely.
A hard landing for sure.
And it's Jey being on the receiving end of some fury there.
Nakamura causing damage, causing harm.
What a shot by Nakamura.
Nakamura not shaken one bit by the presence of his opponent.
Stopping their opponent. And the forearm smash.
And he gets set back into the ring. Setting up for something here.
Unmitigated demonstration of power. It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
Enough already. Just a debilitating neck breaker.
Off into the pin. Two. A kick out to stay alive. Wow.
From the ring all the way to the floor. Looks like they do not want them inside the ring anymore. Time to venture outside the ropes.
Strong display from main event Jey Uso, but he'll be hitting the showers if he shows off too long. He heads outside. Countouts legal in this match.
Suplex.
A consistent attack here from Jey.
Nakamura struggling with this onslaught.
Makes him pay with a counter. Landslide by Shinsuke Nakamura.
That was a crescendo of brutality from Nakamura.
Insulting.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. Tossed back into the ring.
Going up top.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And Jey took a solid hit that time.
You really can't.
Here it comes, Corey. Here we go. Kinshasa.
Nakamura right on target.
Two. He kicked out at two.
What a crucial kick out, and the blood is still pumping for Jey Uso.
And you have to wonder if Nakamura can pull off one more big hit.
Bad spot for Nakamura.
That's gotta be it. There's two. Man, that was such a long and hard-fought match. He earned that victory.
Here is your winner, main event, Jey Uso!
Jey Uso stands tall. your winner here tonight.
Shin may be down, but no way he is out. This is a man who never forgets when someone has wronged him.
What an ending to the night. What an impressive match. What a victory for the main event man, main event Jey Uso, in our main event of the episode. So it looks like first round matchups for the Raw title tournaments are officially done. Well, for singles competitors. And it's great to see that we have our semifinals matches all set and done for next week to prepare to get ready for Friday Night Smackdown in those first round matchups, which will obviously be Friday. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and sticking around, whether you stuck around the entirety of it or you just got to this point, whether it's scrolling through, fast forwarding, or any way, shape, or form. Thank you for watching. If you want to enjoy it, consider smashing that like button if you are able to. And if you're not yet following me or subscribed to me on my Instagram page, YouTube, or Twitch, please consider hitting that follow button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe. On Twitch, follow me. If you are not yet on my Instagram page, it is at TotallyNotDak. I'll make sure to link that in the subscription after this stream ends. And yeah, if you have any ideas, comments, suggestions, video ideas, suggestions, whether for this Universe Mode series, my Madden Rebuild series, video games, streams, Dak Dreams Water, anything that your heart desires, leave them down below in the chat. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all you do, and I couldn't do it without any of you. So that being said, remember, guys, Jesus loves you. Stay awesome and be like Dak. At the end of the day, be more like Jesus. Adios, amigos.